Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, link and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Let's go.
So I'm about to race. This is my setup. This is my group, category 1. I've got some gels, which I'm probably not going to need, it's super short, but sometimes it's just a nice distraction. I've got the live stream on.
Someone's going to pop their head out in the wind at the moment because they're going to want the points in the climbing competition.
You can see these riders riding in zone 5
and then I have number 1 fan, number 2 fan, number 3 fan, because it is going to be hot. So yeah, I will check in by the race if I can. So I'm racing a part of a team. These are my fabulous teammates. And we're going to get started. So countdown begins from now. At this point I'm thinking, what have I got myself in for? And I really hope you enjoy this video because you're about to see some faces that not many people get to see that I pull. But it went off pretty steady, I would say. It wasn't too crazy. Wasn't sure what to expect, whether people were just going to power off and try and create an initial gap, but everyone kind of kept together. 240 watts a minute. Doing all right. But 90 seconds in. So what I really love about this racing is there is commentary. So it's not just great for the riders to have on, but people can watch it as well, which is pretty cool. And MyWhoosh is free. It's a free platform, free to race, and there is a massive prize pot for this. So I think it's just nice to have something that's pretty accessible, although it was quite difficult to get all my requirements in to race, such as my weigh-in video, my tech video, my height video, and some other bits. But once that's all sorted, it's pretty groovy. See, I attacked red one was. And I got my own. So, come back. Talking about me? Mad.
Very accomplished on the bike, but I'm sure Ironman side in the background.
Yeah, she's a triathlete and a very, very good one at that. But I do note that when she does talk about triathlon, that cycling is one of her stronger disciplines of the 3. It's going to be really interesting to see her race here and in category 1 as they continue to roll out.
So just a quick bit of stats. 5 second power was 5:54, 1 minute 3:76, 5 minute was 3:05, 10 minute power 2:94, 20 minute power 2:73. Fucked up again. I keep thinking someone's attacking, but it's my avatar. And then I'm on my own. So sorry, Megan Stevens. And I've got the girls I was riding with. Now I've got to attack together. There's a lot to learn here. Someone just made a attack. Go in for it.
I'm not sure she made it. I think Mirrors make it, or did Soderstrom make it? Soderstrom made it over the top of Mirrors.
What have we got about it?
9 for the first points in that sprint competition.
Gals are playing games.
Climbs.
Accidentally attacked. That's what everyone was. Ready spat. At the back. Got spat at the back. Chain. That's in a couple of gears. But that's not why I got dropped. These girls are just savage. Teamed up with my teammate Camilla. So we're working together to survive. 30 fucking K to go. Jesus. Yeah. We're just gonna crawl home. Zone 2, Zone 3. Heart rate through the roof. Chain slipping all over the place. So you can set and chain today is on my shopping list, ready for tomorrow. I'm fucked. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. I think I held 240 something watts for about 75 minutes. But I don't know how far I was behind front group, but yeah, my dropped my chain, stayed on, but it was just slipping, so I'm going to pick up a new cassette and chain today. Still don't think I'd even be in the top 10, maybe just outside of it if that hadn't happened, but honestly, savages. I'm not used to racing this way, and usually when I'm racing I kind of might know who I'm racing, so I kind of know what to expect in some regards and like where I'll stack up, but that was, yeah, a little bit naughty and not really my kind of course. So the climbs were not very high in elevation and the percentage of the gradient, which if you can just put good power on the flat, you're pretty good on them, whereas I'm a bit better with the super steep stuff, so I'm hoping I'll do a little bit better on another course. And another takeaway is I haven't quite worked out when, so there's like sprint sections and there's obviously the comm jersey you can go for. I don't know how to work out when it starts. So people were attacking because they also knew that the segment started or whatever, and I had no idea, so I need to figure that out. I'm also used to Zwift, and there's usually like, you know, a line and it tells you, you know, on a segment, whereas I don't know, maybe it does tell you, but I couldn't see anything anywhere, so I need to brush up on my MyWhoosh racing knowledge today. But yeah, it was an eye-opener. Loved it, loved the format, loved that there's commentary. I turned it off after a while because I was like, right, I'm getting absolutely annihilated here. I don't need that in my ear. But nah, loved it, but it was brutal. We go again tomorrow. If today's anything to go by, I'm going to need a really long day in bed on my rest day. So for those data geeks, as I mentioned, this is kind of the power, how it's split. I'm sitting at around 60 kilos at the minute. So work out the watts per kilo if you wish. As you can see, some pretty spicy heart rates. I mean, not the most spiciest I've had this year, as you can see, but spicy nonetheless. Now this is like way off my 20-minute power by about 20 watts. So not great, and same here, a lot lower than I'd expect to be holding, or what I have held, but this is obviously show me where exactly I'm at. I've just been having a look at, if I just take out RPM, take out heart rate, which is, as you can see, just generally pretty damn elevated. Take out that as well. So you can look at like the watts, obviously you can see here, which is where I was accidentally attacking. Oh, and I think this one of these attacks wasn't me, and then I kind of just got dropped around about here when my chain slipped. Again, I'm going to blame it on that, but it's definitely because I'm not as fit as some of these girls, and I just kind of hung on. Then there was a girl behind me who I had about a minute lead on, and when it was getting closer to like 45-50 seconds, I'd push on a little bit to maintain my gap to the end. So yeah, if we look at kind of where I lost the group, which is around about here to the end there, I'm averaging, yeah, 233. But if we look in the first portion, average power is 272. So yeah, a bit too punchy here, which a lot of it is my fault. And then I just dropped back and kind of stayed in that kind of tempo range, which is basically my Ironman range. I'm not fit for this stuff. Like, this is not my forte. It's like doing a sprint triathlon when you just go all out. Heart rate was just, I don't actually know what my average heart rate was, but it was something ridiculous. Let's have a quick look-sees. You'll have a bit of heart rate data. Yeah, 174. Went up to 187. It hasn't been there much recently, so yeah, relatively happy with it, you know. I'm absolutely nowhere near a podium, and I don't really care because, well, these girls are incredible. So my goal is to just try and slowly climb up the leaderboard in some way this week and finish it, because I wanted to jump off a few times today. That's that. That is my first ever MyWhoosh race, which was also the World Champs. And like I said, it's 7 stages. It'll finish this time next week. We'll have Saturday off, which I'm already absolutely buzzing for. I'm sure you shouldn't feel like you need a rest after the first race. I'm just kind of hoping everyone was really hot and gunning for it because it was the first one. But maybe that's them taking it easy, and I am in for one hell of a ride this week. But now I'm back to work, back to the day job. I wanted to say a little thank you to Adam at Brad Endurance for letting me Skype off work for 2 hours to do my way in, to do my warm-up and to race. That was actually one of the shortest stages, I think, so I might be racing a little bit longer throughout the week. But yeah, jump on tomorrow. I will be sharing the race tomorrow, how it went. Yeah, catch me and my gurn face trying to stay with some phenomenal ladies on the bike virtually. And if anybody does want the link, I will be posting it on my Instagram. If you want to watch, there's so many categories as well. There's 6 categories, so you can watch the Cat 1 females or the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Category 6 goes off first. Category 1 is last to go off. So yeah, come say hi. Bye.